Battling against time and a huge volcano, a helicopter crew needs an escape from paradise. A 999 special in just over 5 minutes. This is BBC One. There now follows a budget broadcast by the Chancellor of the Exchequer, the Right Honourable Gordon Brown, MP.
Good evening. Let me tell you what today's budget means for you and your family. Extra money to the health service to cut waiting lists. Extra money to schools to cut class sizes. A tax cut for everyone in work so you take home more of what you earn. More help for every family with children with much higher child benefit and new help with childcare. And lower tax rates on business to back the small firms that will create jobs in the future. But for a strong economy, we need long-term economic stability. And since the war, inflation has averaged 6% a year and caused boom and bust. Now, because of the decisions we've made, such as an independent Bank of England, inflation is now set to fall to 2.5% over the coming years. And we've taken action to put the government's financial house in order by cutting out wasteful borrowing. From now on, we will spend only what we can afford. And building on these secure foundations, I want to help all families to take home more of what they earn. As a start today, I cut taxes for every employee. Your national insurance tax will come down by over £65 next year. And I also took action to cut the bills for keeping people on unemployment benefit, bills we all have to pay. Our new Working Families Tax Credit, which pays cash through the tax system to families, will ensure work pays more than benefits. It means after today's budget, I can give 2 guarantees to working families with children. If someone in your family works full-time, you'll have a minimum income of £180 a week. And you won't pay a penny in income tax on any of your earnings if you earn under £220 a week. So I say to those on benefits who can work, here's the new deal. Your responsibility is to seek work. My guarantee is that work will pay. My budget also offers support to families with the cost of bringing up children. For all mothers staying at home or going out to work, I've raised child benefit more than ever before. The rate for the eldest child will rise by £2.50 a week from £11.45 this April to £13.95 next April. And we've taken action to give new support through the tax system to help pay for pre- and after-school childcare. Families earning up to as much as £30,000 a year can receive this new help. My budget supports families, and it supports business too. To encourage enterprise and jobs, I've helped the men and women who want to start their own businesses and turn their dreams into reality. I've cut small business tax from 23% when this government came to office to 20%. I've cut the red tape which hinders small business. And for people who start their own businesses, I've cut the long-term rate of capital gains tax down to 10%. But I was also determined to invest more money in the people's priorities, health and education. I know that many of you voted for this government because of your ambition for better hospitals and better schools. And it's my ambition too. And we've already made a start. In this budget, I put an extra £250 million into education. So in 10 months, this government's committed an extra £2 billion to our schools. NHS waiting lists are too long. So today I announced new resources to reduce them. What does it mean for the health service? £300 million more in the last year, £1.7 billion more in the coming year. In total, an extra £2 billion more since the election. And along with the NHS, public transport has been neglected for too long. So today I committed £500 million to improving it too. And to pay for all this, there'll be a rise in stamp duty on properties above £250,000, an increase in petrol tax, and an extra 20 pence on a packet of cigarettes. Money that will go to the people's priorities, like the NHS. So to sum up my budget, instead of boom and bust, economic stability. Lower taxes for everyone in work, more support for families with children, lower business tax, and money for health and education. It's a new Labour budget with new ambitions for Britain. A Britain where work pays, so if you work hard and work your way up, you're rewarded. Where business can succeed. Where with good schools and good hospitals and proper support for children, we're no longer a country divided by privilege, but one united by opportunity for all. My budget will help more people turn their ambitions into achievements. It's a budget that advances the ambitions of all.
That was a budget broadcast by the Chancellor of the Exchequer. It can be seen again at 10:30 on BBC Two.